Good afternoon, everyone. Technical difficulties. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And yes, we're going back to the JRC, but real quick, brief disclaimer. If you're unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, all pertinent links are going to be right there in the description box for you. Should you like to go ahead and do a deep dive on either subject, you're definitely going to be able to do so. Trigger warning, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. I do use profanity, and when we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present that are 16 and younger, parental supervision is advised, very obviously, alright? Alright, where we left off. This one here says, I support this resolution. The use of electric shock as a means of treatment is ineffective in its purpose, specifically as a means of healing mental ailments which cause undesirable actions, as well as physically and psychologically damaging to the patient. But those actions are undesirable. Which ones? That's, you see, this is the shit that gets people to tell me I'm a smart ass. But what undesirable actions are those? I know which ones they lean on in public. I also know that it's not just about the things that they lionize and use to demonize us with to justify their insanity. I also know that they try to eradicate stimming. Just tip of the iceberg, just putting it out there. How about I act the way I want to? You can either stick around or go. But I don't have to curb myself to your desires in regards to who I should be. I'm 40, I'm cranky, and at this point, I just don't give a fuck anymore. Let me continue. This doubtlessly results in the worsening of the patient's condition and specific to the condition, as well as add trauma due to the process of electric shock. Also sleep deprivation, starvation, the bizarre rehearsal lessons. I'm going for the whole damn program. Don't get it twisted. Electroshock serves as a medicalized form of torture for those who are disabled mentally or physically, or simply out of the ordinary. It is not medical science, it is violence. Point blank, period, and very well put. Now let's go back to where we were. Alright, here's our next one. This says, I am happy that the FDA is banning electrical stimulation devices for self-injurious or aggressive behavior, particularly in autistic children. I would be happy if they would just allow us to be us and help us curb the not fun parts of our diagnosis instead of trying to turn us into their fictionalized version of a neurotypical teenager. Just putting it out there. Maybe let me be me. Oh, but then people won't like you. They already don't like me. What changes? Apparently my ability to hold on to sanity. Alright, to the next comment. I support a ban on electrical stimulation devices intended for self-injurious behavior or aggressive behavior. For decades, people with intellectual and developmental disabilities have been tortured by these devices at the Judge Rotenberg Center. It is the only place the country still uses this barbaric and inhumane practice, despite substantial evidence that the shocks are painful and traumatizing to residents. Alternative positive behavioral supports exist and are proven to be more effective. Please support the ban. Now that's obviously the ASAN template, but sometimes we'll reread it just cause. Alright, let me get back to where I was. And I don't want this to be too short, so we'll go ahead and cover this last one here. It says, electric shock therapy is a form of torture and should not be used on anyone. This is particularly true for people with autism. These are human beings and not animals to beat and torture into submission to your will. Thank you. Oh, by the way, folks, fun talk. Just because we have autistics that are using dark humor to combat President Orange Orangutan with our memes about... Okay, this is my favorite. Nope, I gotta show you. I gotta show you. It's too good. Bear with me a moment, folks. It's just, by God. You're gonna see here in a moment. Get me signed in real quick. Yes, you're gonna see the inside of my messenger. You'll live. Alright. Well, move me, so hold on a second, folks. I'm gonna see if I can find it again real quick. Alright, we'll do it a different way. Let me show you. Bear with me. Hold up. There we go. Bear with me, folks. They don't have the meme. I'm gonna try one more thing. We'll do it this way. I'm just seeing if I can find it because I found it freaking hilarious. We'll find it later. Sorry, folks. Let me get back to where we were. The point is, it was hilarious. It said abstinametaphone. I love my community's dark humor. And I'll go looking for it too. I might show you on one of the later videos from today. But from now, we're going to go ahead and close out. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do tend to get removed from time to time. So please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the comments. And double check, make sure that you are still set up for notifications. We do still have Down the Rabbit Hole and the Snake Oil Salesman series, both still ongoing. We don't want you to miss anything. I do appreciate your time, and as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea absolutely do hope you have a good one. I'll see you all again here in just a few minutes. Bye-bye, everyone.